Hello and welcome to another edition of Kitchen Corrections.
Guys,
You're actually supposed to do is...
actually, that's not how you were supposed to do it.
It's a segment where I go after prominent YouTubers and correct any little oopsies they might have made. And it turns out, yours truly is not immune from culinary screw-ups. Yeah, I know, the guy who didn't bother fixing his hair for the episode can make mistakes, what a shocker. Specifically, I'm going to be fixing my old Spaghettios video. So, let's get cooking. Now sure, what I made was miles better than what comes out of the can, but the like to dislike ratio begs to differ. And you know what, I can kind of see why. I used pre-made tomato sauce, just with a bit of extra zhuzh with onions and garlic. And instead of meatballs, I used Italian sausage. I don't know why, but back in those days, I really didn't feel like putting the effort in. I mean, it was pretty obvious, you can tell from the quality of the video you're seeing. But that same laziness also applied to the recipes. But I'm a changed man. I've grown a lot since then. No, seriously, I've grown a lot since then. I upped production value, I got better at editing, and yes, I even got better at cooking. So, fingers crossed, let's begin. Okay, the first step to redemption is the meatballs. Not sausages, although they are really tasty. Nope, good old-fashioned meatballs. So let's take care of the bread filling. Okay, let's start off by adding 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of minced parsley, fresh, 2 teaspoons of chopped oregano, also fresh, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, depending on their size, half a teaspoon of freshly cracked black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili flake, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 3 tablespoons of milk, and let's crack in 1 egg. Oops, almost forgot, a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Alright, and let's combine these together. Okay, in a large mixing bowl, let's add 1 pound of ground pork, followed by 1 pound of ground beef. Let's add our breadcrumb mixture and mix everything with your hands. Okay, alright, we have a nice homogeneous mixture. Fridge is almost to the brim. I'm going to put it back in the smaller bowl. And put this in the fridge so the flavors get to know each other 1 hour minimum. First thing you gotta do, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Is load shedding and rolling blackouts common in your country? The number you're looking for is 205 degrees Celsius. Okay, it's been an hour. Our meatballs got to know each other. And now, on a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil, it just makes cleanup easier. Spray it down with some non-stick spray. Alright, now grabbing a scooper that's 1 to 2 tablespoons in size. Let's grab a scoop of our meatball. Place it in our hand. Form it into a ball. Place it on the tray. Rinse and repeat. Now those are the spicy meatballs. And yes, I really do mean spicy. In case you forgot, I put red pepper in here. Stick our meatballs in the middle of our 400 degree oven. And let it cook for 20 minutes. Okay, after 20 minutes, take our meatballs out of the oven. You know, now that I look at it, this might be a tad too many meatballs for the amount of spaghettios I'm making. So don't be surprised if I cut back a few meatballs later in the episode. Speaking of which, okay, the next step is the tomato sauce. I already made a separate tomato sauce video, so pause the video, click here if you want to see it. You done? Alright, good, let's continue. So with the meatballs and the sauce all cooked, there's only leaves one thing, and that's the noodles. And oh look, how convenient, they make pasta in the shape of spaghettios. It's called ring pasta. And I got here a pot of boiling water, so let's add 12 ounces or 2/3 1 pound bag of ring pasta. And don't worry, link in the description if you want any. Alright, give everything a good stir, make sure the pasta does not clump together. Cook until al dente. Okay, our pasta is finally cooked through. Now let's turn off the heat. And drain the pasta out in the sink. Up, up, up. Safety first. I burnt myself plenty of times today testing the doneness of the pasta. Alright, and now here's where we assemble the final dish. And I would have said come together, but I don't know, I'm really tired of that joke. It's just not funny anymore. Not even in an ironic meta sense. Anyway, I have here a straight-sided saute pan filled up with our sauce. And we're going to reheat this over medium heat. Okay, when it begins to bubble below the surface, let's lower it down to low. Let's add our pasta. And our meatballs. All assembled and ready to go. Put some in a bowl. Top it off with some Parmesan. And enjoy your lovely plate of Spaghettios. I gotta say, this is definitely a vast improvement over the last one. And listen, whether you use my new corrected authentic version or the old recipe, what you get is still better out of the can. Again, I repeat, it's so good, you won't want to go back to the canned version. Anyway, happy eating. This has been Chase Cuttin Kitchen. I'm CRJ, making cooking fun and meaning it this time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. If you really enjoyed the video, become a subscriber and hit the bell notification icon. I upload every Friday. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and support me on Patreon. Why am I cleaning in the middle of shooting?